fucks given radio.
We cast a wide net.
NFGR, no fucks given radio.
Where's the fucking Twinkies?
The no fucks given hour. Half an hour? 3 hours? Fuck, we don't know.
This whole thing might go tits up.
Your host, the unknown factor.
I don't give a fuck.
Factor 316.
Where are you, you spongy yellow delicious bastard? Where are you?
Your co-host, Chuckles. The headhunter clown.
Yeah, well, I want to raise some pulses, don't I?
You'll raise hell.
Would you leave me alone?
And of course, always in the background, Shell.
Boing.
It's no fucks given. Join us now.
Oh shit, check it out. Hold on. Oh, that one. And then this one, motherfucker. That's right, TC, you're right. No fucks given radio. Back in the motherfucking house. You know, there may or may not have been some shit that happened. Whatever, right? You know, but fuck it. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. You tuning in right now over on YouTube, or you fucking tuning in on the app. That's what's up, right? I am the unknown factor. I would normally have a headhunter with me, but he had some family coming through, and I think they were going to go out on their traditional, you know, once a year headhunting as a family. So, you know, he's got that going on. But shout out to him. He just performed out there with Mercule. Mercules. Why am I saying Mercule? Why did I try and change that off Hercules to... Like, what is Mercule? Well, like, I don't know. Mercules. I don't know why I fucked that up, because I know shit rhymed with Hercules. I think I tried to throw in some other mythology. That's besides the goddamn point, ladies and gentlemen, because tonight, like I said, we're back in the motherfucking house, and I mean, if we're going to come back, shouldn't we come back on the show that started this whole fucking shit show over here, ladies and gentlemen? The No Fucks Given Hour. Yeah, tonight, you just got me and Hoodu in the house from 423 Music Group. What's up, man?
What up, man? Appreciate you having me.
Hell yeah, man. I'm glad you were able to make it on, because there was a moment where nobody gonna
Bullshit
make it on
artist.
What the? And my wife was like, oh yeah, by the way, my wife is now on production on a whole nother level. And I done fucked up. And she done fuck. She done called me a bullshit artist right off the bat. Yeah, she's got like buttons now, man. She can press and make noises. So, well, they can hear that.
Yeah, they always come.
I don't know if Hoodu and the guests and so much will be able to hear that so much. I mean, they'll have to go back. Like, if you guys are on the fucking show, you might have to go back to appreciate my wife's production value and what she's adding by pushing buttons and shit.
All right, I'm gonna go back through just to listen to the noises now.
She called me a bullshit artist right off the bat, Hoodu. I feel offended. So, in that case, man, and normally the first question is always handled by that headhunter, because I feel like it's kind of a headhunting question, to be real honest. But fuck, I'm the unknown factor. I'll go anywhere, right? So on some bullshit, what's your bullshit opinion of what the meaning of life is?
Oh, the meaning of life, man. You're just getting deep from the beginning. All right. I don't know, man. Just living every day the best you can. Keep trying to climb higher. I don't know. I know it sounds like all those motivational speeches, but
hey, Hoodu.
Yeah.
Get closer to your phone.
Gotcha. Can you hear me now?
Like, you're really... And turn his ass up, man. I swear to fucking God, this motherfucker wasn't this... Like, we did a sound check before we went live, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to fucking God, I don't know why the fuck you got all low on me and shit, Hoodu.
It's the voice. How's that?
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
It's that speakerphone, man. I know you tried to put me on speakerphone, didn't you?
Oh, I got you on my I earbuds or whatever. Yep.
All right. Whatever. Too much tech. I used to earbuds. Fucking.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. It's Beats by Dr. Dre, apparently, but that's a different note. But hey, no, fuck that. Yeah. Meaning of life. Hoodu.
Meaning of life, man. Just, you know, keep going for what you're going for, man. Everybody's living here for a different reason. I see too many people giving up all the time, and it's depressing, dude. You don't want to live your life depressed. So, you know, my definition of meaning of life is to go after what you want. Never give up on it. You know. this music thing is it's been up and down for me, but I'm still going for it, and definitely gives me some meaning.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. And man, the tracks I've heard by you were definitely dope. I feel like you kind of brought that up though, based on the fact that this interview almost didn't happen. Like, don't quit, you jackass. Cause yeah,
keep it going.
Whatever.
Keep it going.
Yeah. I agree with that though, man. I think it's a fucking good way to live, just to continue to progress. So in that, man, what made you progress initially into this? Hoodu, what got you started in rap?
What got me started in rap? Well, I wasn't good at anything else. No, I've always been into rap music, and I can't sing that good, so I went toward rap, and I slowly progressed and stuff. But seems like to me, I'm kind of like every other artist. It helps me get off my problems and issues. Instead of talking to somebody, I'd rather step in my booth and knock a track out, and I feel better. So, just progress through the years.
Hell yeah, man. And I respect that. Like, cause I'm too weird for anything else, really. That's my whole problem. Right. Like, I'm just too much of a weird motherfucker. What up? Shout out to Brian. Yeah, dude, Mercule's definitely, or Mercules. I keep on wanting to say Mercule. I don't know why the fuck. Look, I watched something that's got that fucked in my head. I fuck names up all the time. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. But it's Mercules. He's a tremendous talent. And what's up, Lando, in the motherfucking house? And my wife's giving me shit. Like, don't say the artist's name if you don't know how to pronounce it. I don't agree, dude. I think you should just try. How about you, Hoodu?
Hey, just spit it out, man. Yeah, give it a shot. I got to look this guy up. I've been seeing so much stuff on him lately. And he's blowing up, dude. I don't know if I'm just behind the times or what, but I'm going to have to look him up. Well,
in that regard, let me ask you a question, man, because I feel that way sometimes as far as people blowing up. Like, I was at Dollar General today, and God, I don't even remember the fucking name, but they made the front time of like People magazine some fuck, what the fuck did they call that Japanese fucking the pop music bullshit? There's a fucking name for it.
Oh hell, that's out of my area. I don't know.
Like no, because look, there's a track though, Gundam Style.
Yeah, everybody knows that, definitely. Yep.
Oh, Korean. I don't give a fuck. It's Korean, whatever. It's in that fucking area of the world, and that's the truth. But there's a name for that, some kind of pop or something. And there's this big group popping up right now, and I was like, what the fuck? And it's just, I think it's become such a thing that shit evolves so quickly, it's hard to keep up. So I'm curious in that, what's your opinion of this, man? I mean, you've been fucking in it for a while. You've seen it obviously change a great deal with the internet. And do you think that's been a good thing or a bad thing? What's your overall outlook?
To me, if the artist is cool with what they're doing, like I said, for me, it's a way to get stuff out. So maybe they're getting things out, but I'm not really with some of the new type of rap and stuff. But I'm from the old school. I like the mid to late '90s. Dre and Tupac, all them guys, Nas. So that's kind of my style. I like to try to I kind of stick with, I guess. But I understand sometimes people just need something to bump to, but I don't know. It's hard to have an opinion going either way, because I'm all about music. I'm all about people doing their own thing and making the music that they want to make, but it's not necessarily my style either. So
well, and I think that's good, man. I mean, things should exist. If we can't have things that exist that, hey, we're a fan of this and you're a fan of that, and I'm a fan of this and you're a fan of that, and I hate this, but I don't give a fuck that you're a fan of it. Like, I think if we can't do that as a society, it's a fucking problem. As far as just respecting what motherfuckers like, whether it's...
I say again, bullshit artist!
Why the fuck are you again calling me a bullshit artist, babe? Jesus Christ. The fuck, Hoodu? I don't think... Okay, god damn it. She just said because I make fun of Bad Baby all the time. So
I cannot stand Bad Baby. I'm sorry, man.
But I mean, it's in making a point, man. But she's right. But I personally, That's a personal opinion thing as far as because she's represents a terrible thing in society that is not something that, in my opinion, you should glorify. That's my only point in that.
Right. It's not her music really that bugs me. I'm not a fan of her music, but you know, it doesn't mean it's not good. I'm just not a fan. And it's who she is as a person, man. I don't know. She came up wrong.
Hey, look. Shut up, TC. You fuck off. My wife's over here. She's giving it. I'll take those sound bites away, babe. I swear to God, I gave them to you. I can take them bitches away. She literally just gave me some of the business, TC. Son of a bitch, Hoodu, son of a bitch. Why did I give my wife sound bites, bro?
It's making me want to go back and just start listening right now. I want to hear what's going down. You're getting abused over there, man.
No, look, it'll be great because you can go back and listen. And this will make it to where even the motherfucker I interviewed can go back and listen and have a totally different experience, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't that some motherfucking shit? You know, you were totally supposed to cue that again, babe. What the fuck? I wanted the shit sound right then. Like, you're missing cues where they're totally... I don't need it now. Bullshit artist, babe. Yes, you are. Right. I totally lost my fucking point where the fuck we were in this interview now, babe. I'm gonna tell you to make it awkward. I'm gonna get those questions recorded by Chuckles. So when he don't show up, I can be like, babe, make it awkward. And you just play a soundbite of him asking that question. Chuckles, you will be here whether you want to or not. That's what I'm gonna make happen. But that's a different fucking point. But yeah, man. Like I said, it's not so much about the music because like Gucci Flip Flops, have you heard that track?
I have not heard much of his new stuff. I used to be a fan, but I haven't heard. I'm not sure. I heard he switched it up a little bit.
Wait, of Bad Baby? I thought you said you didn't like her bitches.
No. I thought you were talking about Gucci. No. I've heard 2 tracks of Bad Baby. And I'm just not a fan, man. I think her whole thing is the industry's kind of got her set up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Just not a fan.
Man, my personal opinion of that is it's fucking motherfuckers with more money using motherfuckers that want money to get them what they think is a slight amount of money, because it is in the regards to that motherfucker that's, you know, a goddamn billionaire, but to us it's a shitload. Right. And it's a bunch of trickery to cause stupidity. Again, this is my opinion and my opinion alone. You got a problem with it, fuck off, fuckers. You're entitled to your opinion. That's mine. I'm not gonna fucking give you shit, but I honestly think that's in part what it is. It's ostensibly record executives using that for control, because that's the great plot of everything from religion to entertainment, is to control stupid people. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely using their resources on her. It's just crazy to me. She was just in Indy the other day, and like, I seen pictures of the show, and dude, they had a full house there. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Look, I'll be real honest. I'm glad we were fucking broke, because my kid really wanted to go, and I really didn't want to. Yeah. That was one of them situations where I'm like, God damn, I'm glad we ain't got spare cash right now, because fuck that shit.
Right. It's just crazy how someone like that can get such a huge crowd, and you got these artists out here that are just, you know, they get 10 people to a show or something, and they're dope. But yeah, I don't know, man. Music industry, it's a tricky thing.
So in that, man, because I mean, I agree with you. I could think of a shitload of dope artists that don't get the attention like that. What do you think the main reason for that is, man? Aside from just obvious marketing and money and, you know, what's pushed in your face, why do you think people don't more observe and look for as opposed to just give what they're, or take what they're given?
I'm not real sure. I know a big part of it is promotion. So I know some artists that are some of the sickest artists I've ever heard, but they just can't promote themselves for nothing. And doesn't matter what they do, you know, they can't get that attention out of their own town and stuff. And then I got some. I know, you know, I've seen artists. There's a couple going around Facebook and stuff right now. They're really good artists, but they're blowing up just from their sick videos and their promotion. They got the promotion game on point, and that's kind of where it's at now. It's more about the visual in that aspect than the music, and it kind of sucks, but I get it at the same time.
Why do you say it kind of sucks?
Just people are more interested in how dope the video is than what's being said. Is what I mean. You know, no hate toward it at all. I get, you know, I would love to have a sick video that gets 1 million plays, man. That'd be great. But you know, I'm just me personally. I'm more about the message, and you know, seems it's I don't know, man. It's just switching up on it, but.
See, I think it's accomplishable to do both, though. A video that has a message as well. On that note, What Am I? Coming soon, yeah, from myself featuring Who Knows and Mr. DKB. That'll be a fucking video, but that's like I said, that's on some real world kind of shit. But I mean, that's something I suggest everybody fucking keep tuned for, because it is, like I said, it is coming out, and it's one of those things that delivers a message. Now, I'm curious, I mean, especially with you bringing up that. And I mean, if you look at a lot of the shit from the Gucci flip-flops to a lot of what they call the trap rap and the mumble rap, I mean, I've listened to quite a good deal of it. I don't hear any meaning. Maybe I'm an asshole for saying that. The only meaning I hear ever is get turned up and get fucked up.
Right.
So, in your opinion, I mean, because I'm assuming you've taken time to listen to at least some of that, right?
I try to listen to what I can. I'm a little, like I said, I think I'm a little behind the times on some stuff, but I try to catch all the new stuff I can.
Well, yeah, it's definitely, especially with the day and age we live in, man, it's pretty much impossible to keep up with everything.
Right.
But in what you've heard, what do you think as far as, do you think they are kind of trying to do something there message-wise? Or do you think it truly is all just get turnt music? And in that case, what do you think the artists think when they're making that shit, bro? Because I'm telling you right now, I could not. It is hard for me to make one track that's just about like get turned up, much less a fucking album worth of it talking about yeah.
Yeah, I think the paycheck is what they're thinking when they're doing it. It's you know, if they make one big hit like that and it, you know, makes them rich, of course they're gonna knock out 100 more. But I don't know. I got no problem with that type of music. Like I said, sometimes you just need something to ride to or something to have a good time in the club with. But don't make your whole album that, you know. Mix it in at least.
Okay, so I gotta ask then, Hoodu, do you have an artist that you listen to that's like, oh, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? The word will not approach the front of my cerebral cortex. That's slightly fucking annoying, ladies and gentlemen. But an artist that you would be, I don't know, ashamed to admit that you listen to. That you're like, man, I dig their shit. Guilty pleasure. Thank you, dear. That is the phrase that I was looking for. Do you have a guilty pleasure artist, man? Somebody that, like, you would never want to admit to anybody, but you dig their shit. Do it. Admit it to all of us live on air right now.
do it now. I don't really know, man, because I don't really have much shame when it comes to me. If I like it, I'll tell people. Yeah, I don't really have any. I do. There is. This is not my style of music at all, but I do like this guy because I went to one of his shows and he rocked it better than anybody I've ever seen almost. Garth Brooks, man. I'll rock Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks. That's it.
Garth Brooks.
I mean,
country it up.
I mean, if a motherfucker is that successful, he's obviously doing something right. Anybody that argues with that should shut the fuck up. I mean, because he's one of the, like, regardless if you like his music or not, he definitely did do what he did right.
Oh, definitely.
And he's a talented musician.
Yeah, I'm not saying his music has no message either. He's got a lot of message in his music. That's just so far out of my element of music. That's what I'm saying. So he's good.
Lando said he likes the Spice Girls. That's his
Spice Girls?
Yeah.
I'll watch it on mute.
You'll watch it on mute. Hoodu, what the fuck?
I don't know their music, though.
I know the man, you old ass motherfucker. You know some of that shit. You like.
I know the Really Really Want song. I've heard that one.
I don't know. I talked over the wife's soundbite, and she got
Y'all to be ashamed of your goddamn self. Y'all to be ashamed of your goddamn self.
He should be ashamed of his goddamn self. For real. Fucking goddamn Spice Girls. The fuck, man. But then, I mean, my first concert was Reba McEntire, so.
No, okay.
You know, that was with my parents, though, and they was all into that shit and whatever. But I will say, look, that bitch puts on a hell of a live show. Like, fucking costume changes, a trimmer busting out of the fucking bottom of the stage, like.
Right.
I mean, it was legit. It was a fucking performance and an act.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think, man? When you go to see the live acts, what do you look for, man? Like, are you looking for a show? Are you looking for lyricism? Are you looking to see just how much that motherfucker can control a crowd? What?
I'm kind of looking at all of it, man. I like when people can kind of control the crowd, to have stage game. That's always a bonus. It makes the show a lot more fun. My stage game still needs a little work. I'm working on it, so I might catch a pointer or two. You never know. But yeah, man, if they can get people jumping and get them up to the stage and things like that, you gotta make it fun.
What do you think that takes?
Man, just charisma, I guess. I don't know. It's I've done shows where I get them up there, and I've done shows where they sit down half the time. So I mean, it just kind of depends on, I don't know, just how you're feeling that night, I suppose.
That's why a lot of artists do cocaine, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
More you know.
This is terrible. And you just gonna agree with me, Hoodu? Fuck, make us all look bad. Thanks.
I can't disagree, but nah, don't do drugs. I'm not.
Don't do drugs, kids. I'm sorry, I didn't know that soundbite was gonna be necessary. I'll cut you that soundbite for next time for our fucking.
There you go.
Wife's gonna be. This is gonna be my wife's new thing now. Yeah, she's gonna be requesting sound bites all the time, and then she's got a job now as opposed to just sitting there being annoyed. She's like, I can sit and listen to the conversation and press buttons. I apologize for the fact that you're the first one that had to be accosted by this Hoodu, but there always has to be somebody's got to be first to bat all the time.
It's cool, man. I'm gonna go back through and just listen to it. Just hear it all.
I just, thinking about that, I really feel bad for the first guy that got the bad box. I need to figure out who that was. Like, when Chuckles was just like, fuck it, let's kill him. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that shit later. Whether Chuckles is here or not, motherfuckers die on the no fucks given our Hoodu, right? But hey, man, correct me if I'm wrong, did you just have a show, or do you have a show coming up?
I actually just had a show last Friday night here in Frankfort, Indiana. We just had it was me and Shady and Project Born. Some other artists came up. Had a good time.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Project Born. Like I said, we've had them up for a show. Been a couple shows where they perform. Always put on a damn good show. As well as they've been on they've been on shows, ladies and gentlemen. You can go look through the fucking shit on YouTube. They're there, I promise.
Oh, they're all over. They're good guys. Yeah. They were cool enough to let me tag along the Great Malenko tour with them too. This last, about a month ago now, I guess, if that. And that was cool. I had a good time with that.
Yeah, that's the fucking show we were headed up to, and the fucking tire literally fell off my car, bro.
Oh, hell. Hey, man. I'm glad everybody's cool. Like, what were you speeding or what?
Oh, no. See, thank God it wasn't terrible like that. It was like, fucking, I'd had a minor issue, like fucking, it was icy and shit. This has been like when it was shitty out in winter, bro. But I slid into a curb, like just sliding sideways, and my tire ostensibly just hit the curb fucking flat to flat. You know what I'm saying? And then I drove home, and then I was trying to reverse, and I was reversing, and my tire just fell the fuck off. Like, I got home, but then when I was backing my car out of its parking space, it's like, nah, bro, you ain't going stuck, nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Broken axle, $1,400 later. It's all good now, so whatever.
Hey, don't feel bad, man. A few months ago, when it was still winter here, I hit a pothole. Cost me $1,100.
How the fuck a pothole? Look. How did it cause that much damage?
Man, I don't even know, dude. It busted up the front end of my car. I had to have it towed, and it took them like almost a week to fix, and it was rough. And I don't have a fantastic. I mean, I got a 300. It's a nice car, but it ain't no $1,000 to fix it. I don't know. It's crazy.
Wait, hey, Lando just said his first concert was the Hatchet Attacks, and it was the worst shit ever.
Oh.
Your mom's a hoe.
You heard her, Lando. You heard her. All right. That was Hatchet Attacks is a bad show, and chill, Lando. We'll get to it. Fuck.
I mean, I feel like my first concert was ICP in Tennessee, if I remember right.
See, I think the Insane Clown Posse was my second concert. My first being Reba McEntire. Like I said, I went with I was like fucking 13 or 14 or some shit, and that was like with the family. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But my first concert I was actually going to I'm pretty sure was the Insane Clown Posse. Yeah. And then I think it was the Insane Clown Posse again. And then it was the Insane Clown Posse. I ain't gonna lie, I went and seen them motherfuckers a couple times back in the 90s and shit. Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'll tell you what, man. I haven't seen them. It's been quite a while since I've seen them at a concert. And when we were on that Greg Malenko tour, man, they rocked it every time, dude. Just like the old days. They can still kill it.
Look. I hadn't seen them in quite some time, and shut the fuck up, TC. Don't encourage my wife. But yeah, I hadn't seen them in quite some time, man. And we were able to go out to the Riddlebox show here in Indy when they showed up, and me, the wife, and the kid went. So it was nice, in my opinion, because my kid got to be introduced to the Insane Clown Posse through the Riddlebox, which is what introduced me to the Insane Clown Posse. You can see that bitch right there. I mean, that's a vinyl fucking copy of that bitch. Because I love that fucking CD. I think it's a great CD in my opinion. Toy Box is my shit. And then we wanted to go see that Great Malenko, and then that fucking shit happened. And I know everything I've seen they still put on a hell of a stage show, man. But I think that's one of those things, like, and look, shout out and much love to the Insane Clown Posse for everything they've fucking done in the underground. But when you go see their show now, it's not so much about the rapping and them performing. It's more about a fucking spectacle, which is fantastic. But that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a different. But I think they've reached that realm. What do you think about like motherfuckers that do that now and are trying to more make it about a spectacle as opposed to about them performing?
I mean, I get it. It's entertainment, and they have to do more things to get the crowd coming still, and I get that. That's cool. I have no problem with it. It'd be cool if they'd put out some new stuff. I've been waiting for some new stuff, but yeah, man. I mean, do what you got to do, I guess. But wait, I had a hell of a time.
Are you saying you're waiting for new stuff for the Insane Clown Posse?
I want some new stuff from the Insane Clown Posse. Yeah.
Say that the Furious Fred Fury. Fearless
talking.
Fred Fury I know is supposed to be dropping soon, and the Missing Link, Lost and Found, ain't that old.
Yeah, there's a couple of their albums I didn't really care for a whole lot, man. I want them to bring back. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you what, man. I've been listening to some of Shaggy's solo stuff, man. It's dope. I like that.
Yeah, the fuck off, motherfucker. I like that CD.
Man.
I thought it was good. Yeah.
I love that old school feel to it. It's great.
Yeah, honestly, and love me or hate me for this, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's one of the better releases Psychopathic has had in a while, in my opinion. Hoodu's like, I'm not even commenting on that. Fuck you.
Yeah, I like most of the stuff they got coming out. I just got to hear Ouija for the first time when we were doing that tour there, and he killed it.
Look, if I don't know, man. I've not seen him live. We did check out a couple of the tracks from Gutter Water. I can't say that I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I don't know. I didn't listen to the album in its entirety, because that's not the like. After a couple tracks, I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm gonna pick it up here pretty soon. I haven't heard it yet either, but
I mean, I was just checking it on YouTube, man, because they got the whole fucking album streaming on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
but I know that he's kind of their reach for like the new people. Like he's got that new style for the younger generation, and it's decent.
I mean, and that's fine. If that's what you're trying to do, I got respect for that. That's the business side of it, and you do have to do that. Just me personally, it's not. My wife said the clowns need to go back to the 90s.
Hey man, that's I loved them back then.
I mean, hey, what can you say? Like I said, I really like Motherfucker Fuck the Fuck Off. I'd like to see Jay put out another solo project, like really just go off and work on something, just him and whoever the fuck he wants to produce it. Pick somebody,
right.
Jay. Like
Wizard of the Hood was good.
Yeah, Wizard of the Hood was fantastic. The Shining was pretty dope. There were, you got me all showing my Juggalo knowledge. Hoodu, I've never done that on the fucking radio, so I've never really got into the depths of fucking the bullshit I'm into. We've gotten more into the comic book knowledge I have than we have the Juggalo knowledge I have on this radio, which is kind of fucking funny. I just want to point out. I should make it awkward? That's hard, babe. That's Chuckles' job. Like, Chuckles is the one that makes it awkward. Oh, you want so I should throw that question out. Shout out to my boy Chuckles, man. He always does like to make it awkward over here. Like I said, you go check out that Hunt Henna always. Just type in Chuckles. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up, motherfuckers. Right? But my wife said make it awkward, so I guess that means I have to, right? So this is the superhero portion, of No Fucks Given hour, on No Fucks Given Radio, Hoodu. So let me ask you, man. You got two choices, right? And you got to pick one of them as a superpower, right? You can either shit out a shit demon. You're terrible on cue. You're terrible on the cue, babe. I try to cue you for the sound effect, and you're totally not there with it. So shit out a shit demon, like in the movie Dogma, right? Or you can piss fire. What's
piss
up,
fire.
Hoodu? What you want?
Piss fire. Straight up piss fire.
Damn! I swear me and Chuckles have to have a conference, and we have to come up with some other motherfucking options. Because everybody's like, I'm pissing fire.
Yeah, nobody
there's a couple. So what you gonna do with pissing that fire, man?
I don't know. You know what? I just have to show that off.
You're just gonna show off. See, look, TC, you're slipping,
exposure.
babe. And look, hey, he also agrees, and he said it was a letdown after that Cypher verse. Yeah. Don't make excuses. You weren't ready one way or another, motherfucker. Can I get a bullshit artist? Can I get a bullshit artist? 'Cause this is bullshit artist right now. Bullshit artist. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna get my own goddamn sound effects.
You're a bullshit artist.
Yeah, you are a bullshit
You're a bullshit artist.
Yeah.
You're a bullshit artist.
Yeah, okay, that's enough. No more. Jesus Christ. All right? Fucking, I got TC, though. He said that, that fucking gutter water was a letdown after that Cypher verse. And I agree, the Cypher verse he did you hear that?
I did. I liked it.
See, yeah, I dug that Cypher verse. So,
Yeah, he murdered that.
I don't know, man.
So what?
Whatever.
It didn't
Fuck
live,
that.
It didn't.
Oh,
It didn't
go
live
ahead.
up to the Cypher verse. It didn't live up to the Cypher verse, huh?
I mean, definitely not in my opinion, man. But fuck that.
Okay.
We ain't here to talk about motherfucking all that shit that's going on over there. You can go find out about that shit. It ain't hard. I'm talking about fucking Hoodu and what he's got coming up. And man, I know you all kinds of in the studio doing shit, man. So what you got? You gonna serve up to the people first?
We got doing a little bit of everything, man. I'm working on just about pretty much done with my solo album. It comes out real soon here, so it's got to be about done. And me and Shady's working on our album together. It's coming out real soon too. And then Shady's working on his solo album, so I get to help produce that a little bit, play in the studio and have a little hand in that. And working on we're talking about maybe a little mini tour in July, just to get out there. I like to stay busy.
Hell yeah, man. I think that's the best way to do it. Now, so in July, you thinking about doing a little mini tour? You got any idea how wide you're gonna take that?
We're not real sure. I'm hoping to do maybe within driving distance, man. Because I'll tell you what, man, that Great Malenko tour, it took me 25 hours to get home from Colorado, and that really kind of burnt me out on the traveling. So, something relatively close. I want to keep it Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, somewhere around them areas.
Oh, you want like my wife's like a 6-hour limit. Like that's the drive, like 6 hours.
Oh, it's crazy.
Man, I know Nitty got you like we driving 10 hours, motherfucker. Shut up.
Oh, hell, Nitty drove almost the whole time, man. I drove like 4 hours until we hit Detroit, or we hit Flint, and then I had to drive back to Indiana. But yeah, man, Nitty held it down. He had it.
Yeah, I don't think my wife could ever ride with Nitty. But she needs way too many piss stops, and he would not go. He'd be like, "You get a fucking bottle, woman."
There you go, man.
Like, here's a cup. I could already see, because I drive around a lot with my wife, man, because we've been Wisconsin and fucking Ohio, doing shows and shit. And yeah, I know for a fucking fact, Nitty would end up handing her ass a cup, going, "Shut up and piss." This is not National Lampoons, dear. My wife's trying to National Lampoon somebody with her piss out the window, man.
Oh, hell.
Like, what the fuck, babe?
The dude behind her just trying to get some air, right?
And he gets pissed on. Like, fuck, babe, you're rude. Wait, TC says driving on tour sucks.
Yeah. That's
Like,
what,
yeah.
dude.
Like, why the fuck is it you think Nitty don't mind then? I swear, he's like the driving master. Like, he's like, no,
He
fucking,
is.
I got it.
He is, man. He doesn't care to drive at all. But I would love to get just a little, I don't know, like one of them 12-person passenger vans or something, and just sit in the back and sleep the whole time. I'd be cool with it.
Shut the fuck. We need that. That's the fucking, we seen this thing on Facebook. It's an RV that turns into a boat. Now, first off, I don't even want to know what this bitch. $1.5 million. So it's 15. Yeah, so it's $1.5 million if you want this bitch. 1.5 mil. Which, whatever, it's a fucking RV that turns into a boat. Come on, Hoodu, that's dope. Like, you got a better touring vehicle? You could just legit, like where you go and drop your boat off at a fucking, like, a lake, you know? You just drive down that motherfucker and your shit is good. You know how you imagine if you had that shit and you pull up to some spot and nobody knows you and you just start driving your RV down into the fucking lake? Like, people are like, what the fuck are you doing? It just turns into a boat and you keep going.
Yeah, hey, I'd be down for that. Plus, you know, you're not stuck by any water. What's that? You want to perform across the river? Let's do it.
Well, not even that, man. But look, that's the, like, for a tour bus, that's the best tour bus. Because, hey, we got a day off. What we doing? We're going boating, bitch. What the fuck else we gonna do? Like, why the fuck would we not go boating? Like, if you've got that tour, if you've got that as a tour bus, and you don't go boating on your day off, you are fucking up at life.
Hell yeah.
Terrible. So, in that, man, I'm curious. What are you looking to reach for in this, Hoodu? What's your goal with this music shit?
You know what? My only goal, I've already reached most of my goals. I mean, I'm not majorly famous by no means, but I've done way more than I'd ever done without this music, man. I've got to visit different states that I'd never dreamed of being able to go to, and met all these good people, you know, well-known and, you know, not so well-known artists, and it's been a good time. I've had a great time through it all, and my goal is just to be able to support my family doing it, you know, having that kind of job to where I can go do something I love and make a decent living to where I don't have to have that second job, and, you know, that you hate.
Oh, that
my
you
goal.
hate.
Yeah.
This guy that you hate.
Yeah,
You just
I'll
fucking hate
tell
that
you,
job.
man. I'll tell you, after doing a great show, every artist knows this. You do a great show, you're all hyped up, and then you got to go to work after that weekend. You know, that first day back at work is just a bummer all around, man, because you don't want to be there.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. I understand.
Right.
Yeah. Fucking normal jobs, man. Like I said, I'm just sincerely, like, they end up firing my ass because I'm too weird. Whatever. You know? It's the goddamn fucking truth, Hoodu. Don't make me fucking box your ass right now. I'll fucking have Orlando salvating and shit. And yes, TC, he is from Indiana. You're in
I'm in Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Yeah.
See,
Yes,
I knew it started with an F, but I was like, I'm about to say Fort Wayne, and I know that shit ain't right.
No, that's a little off, but yeah, no, I'm from Lafayette, but I'm in Frankfurt now.
So, what? Oh, my wife's. Wait, how the fuck that RV video came up? We was just talking about that shit, and now it's on my wife's Facebook. That's kind of worrisome. She's also obviously not doing her job as the producer with the backtracks and shit. I don't know what the fuck that's about, right? Lando will fucking get to it. Hold the fuck on, right? But I'm curious, man. What do you think of the scene in Indiana?
There's a lot going on in Indiana, but it seems like out-of-state artists are the ones, you know, doing the most. It used to be in Indiana had a lot of. I mean, they still have a lot of good artists and stuff. There's a lot of people doing a lot. Like Ed Money, he's doing shows all the time, all over the place. I think there's a really good music scene, and there's a lot of sick artists here. I feel like it could be a little more well known than it is, though.
What do you think? So, man, that was a vague as fuck answer. First off, Hoodu.
Yeah,
what the
that's
fuck
what you
was
get.
that
That's
shit?
what you get, man.
like, what the fuck kind of vague, babe? Can I get a bullshit artist?
You're a bullshit artist.
Hey, for real, Hoodu, you are. That was some vague ass shit. Like, what the fuck was that?
I tiptoed around that, right?
You're officially the world's biggest bullshit artist!
I think there's a great music scene in Indiana, for real. There's a ton of artists I would love to work with, and I have got the chance to work with. And, you know, it's still coming up. It's still coming up.
All right, that was still vague, but I'll let it stand.
Still vague.
It was still pretty. It was pretty vague, Hoodu. Let's be real honest, man. Come on. You know.
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I know, like I said, though, I know you're also part of a 43 music group, man. What was the whole, like, what was it like getting, you know, having Poke hit you up and all that, and how that went down?
Well, let's see. I met Polk. Man, I don't even know. Like, it's been at least 10, 11 years. I got him to come up to Kentucky when I was living in Kentucky. Actually, they came up, performed. You know, we started hanging out, had a lot in common and stuff, got to be real tight. And he's like a brother to me now, but, you know, he likes what I do with music. And, I don't know, man, we just look out for each other. And he started the 423 music group. And, you know, I ended up getting on there and been that way ever since, really. But
Now, how long ago was that?
I'd say somewhere between about 4 years ago. I'm terrible with time, but I'm thinking it's around that.
I respect that, man. I suck with time.
Oh, that's terrible.
I totally figured my wife would chime in with something when I said I suck with time. Like, like at least, I mean, actually verbalizing, like, yeah, it's true, because it is. I fucking blow with that shit, man. Like, perception of time is not my thing, because perception of time, in my opinion, is perceived by humans, and it's all perceived in the way that you want it. But that gets into a greater metaphysical discussion that I suppose we could get into, you know, but that's some weird shit. You know, do you think the earth is flat, Hoodu?
Man, the earth ain't flat. I don't know who came up with that. That's nuts.
All right. Do we live in the Matrix?
I don't know about that one.
I mean, not the actual Matrix, you know, but is this a computer program?
No, I don't think so. And if it was, man, I don't want to know.
If it was, you don't want to know?
Hell no. You just leave me in my happy little life, man. Whatever.
My wife's saying over here, saying we're Sims. I don't know. Why would you not want that knowledge, man, if you had the opportunity to achieve it?
Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, if you were in it and you couldn't do nothing about it, really, why would you want to know? I mean, you just sit and stress over it, right?
Because I think if you were in it and aware of it, it would make you to where you could do something about it. Possibly.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if I could change it, I probably want to know. But I mean, if there's not much you can do, I mean,
this motherfucker might be Neo, and he's over here like, no, I'm taking the blue pill. Fuck that shit.
Give me that.
Thanks for fucking the rest of us, Hoodu. You just damned humanity.
No problem, man.
What the shit? Now, TC said the Matrix equals governments. Interesting.
Okay.
Follow government? You follow politics much? Hoodu?
No, I really don't, man. It's
not
too depressing.
So let's just what's your opinion of our current president?
Oh man, you know that's a bad topic. I'm a fan of our current president. Not everything he does.
Wait, babe, can you rewind that for me? Can you rewind that shit for me? What? All right, thank you. Say that again.
But I said I am a fan of our current president in ways. He doesn't do everything. I'm not a fan of everything he does. He's making mistakes, but I think he's got the balls that we need to get back in the White House, man. Get us back where we need to be. That was appropriate, babe. Yeah. To get us back to, and I'll get you more, dear. To get us back to where we need to be, Trump, you're not a Trump fan, I take it?
Look, man, Look, I'll put it like this. My wife said if he legalizes weed, she's all for Trump. And I'll give him that, whatever. But I'll put it to two notes. One, if you legalize weed federally like that, I think at this point you're doing it to distract the masses from some other fucked up, terrible shit. You're like, hey, just everybody go get high and don't worry about it. No, I want to get high and fucking worry about it and look at your bitch ass going, hey, don't be a dumb shit, motherfucker, and be fucking blazing a fucking fat ass blunt legally while I goddamn do it, you know?
Yeah.
A funk flex bomb. Just TC, message me what that is and I'll get her one. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. But no, dude, how the fuck can you agree with a motherfucker like that? Like, I don't want somebody to be in that much control of the world if they're the kind of person that's like, grab him by the pussy. Nah. Nah, dude, you don't just walk up, you disrespectful piece of shit, and grab some woman by the pussy. The fuck, are you 18?
I get that. I don't remember everything about that part. I mean, was he younger when he did it, or was that like a recent thing?
He wasn't young enough. It wasn't like that motherfucker was in his 20s saying that shit. I think it was just like, I mean, it wasn't that long before the fucking he went into being president and shit before that happened. No more than a decade, and that motherfucker's in his 60s, so it's not excusable.
Right. That's my thing about him is I like the way he's doing it from a business side. His problem, I think, with just my opinion, is he is doing it from a business side. He doesn't have any other way of like, that's just how he runs stuff. So
that
he's
don't
all worried
scare
about
you?
the business. It doesn't, but it's, I feel like he wants to help America, but he only knows how to do it from the business side, and that's the bad part about it.
Well, see, and then to that end, then, in my opinion, that motherfucker should just be like, you know, head of the fucking economic, whatever the fuck member of the cabinet that is. I don't know what the fuck the name of it would be technically as far as per cabinet member, but he should just be the cabinet member that handles the fucking business end of shit. The motherfucker shouldn't be president. Because to be president, you have to handle too much shit. And if you're looking at it completely at a business end, look, businesses try and destroy one another, right? And if he runs this country like that, that means eventually he's going to try and destroy another country. And that means war.
True. But I think a war is coming either way, man. I don't think it matters who's in the White House. It's just the way the world is right now, it's just due. And I mean, he's definitely, I'm not disagreeing that he's pushing that forward at all.
But it's been that way forever, man. I mean, the fucking Middle East has been fucking at war for, I don't even fucking, like, since man started fucking. Well, no, I mean, but the Middle East specifically has almost been in a constant state of fucking war since motherfuckers started throwing rocks and shit. You know, I mean, seriously. And there's constantly been war throughout all of society, but you have to reflect and look upon it. You can't have huge countries starting wars like this because of the tech that is available. And for real, TC has a good point. This motherfucker also went bankrupt twice. But yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if we're throwing rocks, but we're not. We're throwing thermonuclear fucking warheads and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, there's a problem coming for sure. But I don't know. Well, I think for me, what we need in a president is we need somebody that grew up on the streets, wasn't born into, you know, top wealth like most of them are, knows how stuff goes down on this side and that side, you know, that way they can make better judgments. And I don't know if we'll ever get anybody like that, but.
So no, Bernie Sanders?
You know, I heard a little bit about Bernie, but I don't know. He didn't seem to have the backbone that he needed. To me, anyway.
I think when there are a bunch of motherfuckers telling you, hey, listen, bitch, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are the ones that are going to fucking do this. You got me?
Right.
When that many people are doing that, bro, you probably have a problem. Like, you imagine the pressure he had fucking to do it the way he was told?
Oh, yeah.
Right, so let me ask you that. To that end, Hoodu, would you ever fucking sign a label where they were going to pressure you to make the music that they wanted you to make, not the music you wanted to make? If you knew that you signed that record label, bro, you ain't never gonna have money problems again. Money will be the very last of your worries. But you have to do what they tell you to musically.
Would I do it? No, I wouldn't do it in a heartbeat, man. My music comes out the way I want it to because that's what I need. You know, like I said, that's how I get stuff out. It'd be basically, it'd be like my therapist, and I'd be canceling my therapy if I did that, you know.
But look, if somebody's
that way.
fucking in front of you with a fucking briefcase with like fucking $50 million in it, you really give a fuck?
I've never had that happen to me, but if it did, it might be a tough choice, I think. But no, I wouldn't. Right now, no. Money's not a huge. It's not as important to me as it should be. I know, but
hey, man, $50 million, you could do a lot of shit, like a lot of different shit on a lot of different fucking levels.
You're right, but you wouldn't be you anymore. You'd have to be doing whatever they want you to do.
No, you just couldn't be you to the public eye. You would still very much be yourself. You'd just be way the fuck richer.
Yeah. I don't know, man. At this point, I'd say no, but I've never been faced with that, so.
Hoodu said he would turn down $50 million to make music that is just not his personal style. Look, TC's like, I could always do side projects. No, bro, you're getting $50 million. You can't do shit unless they say you can. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, you signed a deal with fucking, like Columbia Records and shit, like fucking they did with Netflix. So you trying, like, he gonna come out on some anonymous shit, like, oh, I'm total chaos over here, but I'm fucking fucking blah 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 over there. I put others. Yeah, no, they ain't letting that shit happen. It's $50 million. You gonna be their bitch, right?
Yeah,
but that's the question. For $50 million, will you be their bitch? I mean, that's because look, you can't tell me most of them motherfuckers making that kind of money that have the producers ridiculous beats that are way sicker than they fucking should that deserve to all kinds of capacities. I mean, that's how they got them, man. Money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But see, like for me, I mean, if I was gonna be rich, the reason for me to be rich would be to do what I want and have them fun, take care of things how I want to take care of them, and be who I want to be. So if I've got that money and I can't be who I want to be,
all right. So let me readjust that question. Let's say it's $50 million for 10 years.
50 million, 10 years. I don't know, man. Like I said, I've never been faced with it, but that'd be a tough call. I mean,
whatever.
It depends.
Fuck that.
It depends on what the stipulations are, I guess, is what it'd be.
My wife's over here. She'd make porn on Pornhub for $50 million. For 10 years?
Yeah. I'll be like 70 if they offered me that. I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that to them, maybe.
Whatever. Apparently the wife's down to do porn for $50 million. So if anybody wants to offer us $50 million, we'll start making Pornhub videos. I'm just saying, I got no shame in my game, motherfucker. What? That's what's up, right? But hey, keep in mind, Hoodu's got all kinds of shit coming up. You got any live shows coming up here soon, man?
We just did that one. There's a couple we're working on. I think I'm doing one with Ed Money in July, so like the 18th. Other than that, we're working on one here in Frankfurt again. Talking about bringing trying to decide a bigger artist to bring with us. That's still in meetings though. So yeah, I mean, basically right now we're done. If you talked to us a few weeks ago, we had a lot going on, but right now we're just trying to finish up these albums and get it going. And then slowly making headway with the tour.
Wait. Okay, TC, fuck you. I did not just make it awkward. TC said he wouldn't do 10 years either. So whatever. Like I said. So, man, keep an eye on Hoodu. He's got some fucking live performances coming up. He's going to book some bigger artists. I know he's got projects coming out with him as well as Shady. They're coming down the fucking line. But I know he also came on the No Fucks Given Hour. And frankly, that means he doesn't get to move any farther, right? Because I need to press this button so I can do that. And then I'm going to do this, motherfuckers. Hey, babe, did you switch tracks? Yeah, because goddammit, it's time, Lando, for your bloodthirst to be satiated. You sick fuck. And I have to go headhunting without a headhunter. That's some bullshit, but I'm going to do it anyways, right? Because what comes next, Hoodu, is the box. Meaning I shove you in one, bro. I'm sorry. We just kind of do that. No one said this was going to be nice.
Right.
Right? I mean, for real, right? And I'm going to ship you off, bro, to this island. This island is 10 by 10. One palm tree, one coconut. You probably want to leave that coconut and that palm tree the fuck alone, right? I'm just saying that is personal advice from the unknown factor to you, Hoodu, right? Leave that shit alone, bro. And then there's the water. And normally I'd tell Chuckles to tell you about it, but god damn it, I guess I gotta, because him and his family went headhunting. That motherfucker is like, he has a murderous problem, Hoodu. You don't even know, right? But the water, yeah? You ever seen the movie fucking Creep Show 2?
I don't believe I have.
Ah, well, it's the rafts. We'll just put it this way, man, right? There's essentially a blob in this motherfucking water, right?
Okay.
And if you get in this water, it's gonna grab you, and you are gonna die.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I want you to keep in mind, the water is always an option. If you choose to go there, that is entirely your personal choice, man. And I will respect your personal choice, as we try to everyone's over here at No Fucks Given Radio, because that's what it's about, motherfucker. Respect your personal choice, goddammit. But I gotta give you some choices right off the bat to make first, right? So I'm gonna steal a classic from Chuckles, and you better be ready on the goddamn board, asshole, right? Because first, yeah, we got a projection screen just gonna drop for you. Now, you got me real quick. Before I start this, actually, let me just review for you. You on an island with a palm tree and a coconut you probably don't want to fuck with. Water that is fatal as fuck. I'm gonna give you a couple options. You gotta tell me, in full honesty, this is all I ask, is that you don't bullshit me, Hoodu. I want you to know. I want to know if you can put up with this shit for a week, right? And again, I'm going to give you a couple options to choose from. You choose one, and then tell me if you think you can put up with watching that for 1 week's time, right? Now, your first, you got a projection screen just drop about the sky, right above your head. It's loud as fuck, it's big as fuck, so you're not ignoring it. I want you to keep that in mind, all right? That's just, you're not, all right? Your first option is a mashup of 8 different mumble rap songs, right? And they're just all playing at once. Like each in a fucking, like there's 8 different pictures on this screen, and they're all playing at once terrible mumble rap, right? Just the fucking vocals too. No beat.
Oh, cool.
So,
God. All right.
So just a shitload of mumble rappers mumble rapping at your face, bro. Just right at your grill. That's what they're doing. All right? TC said you should jump in the water now. He's like, I ain't fucking with that.
I had a toe in already, man.
Well, hold on. You ain't even picked your option yet, right? That's option 1.
Okay.
Option 2, is watching a Blumpkin taken by it's Bruce Jenner giving a Blumpkin to Santa, like just a nasty ass homeless looking Santa, motherfucking drinking way too much, right? Just terrible Blumpkin sounding just like that. Just, and that's all you hear, dude. It's just that's it, right? I said Santa was homeless and shit. I said that, right? That is your second option. Your third option is a blue waffle surgery, but in reverse, right? So you start with it all nice, and then there's like, you see them like uncutting shit ostensibly, and it turns into a blue waffle.
Oh, okay.
Pick an option, Hoodu.
Oh man. Boy, they were tough ones. Okay, I would have to do. Oh God. I would have to go for the mumble rap because I feel like if I seen the Blumpkin, I don't think I would ever be the same again. and I want no part of the third one. So I think the mumble rap. When I see mumble rap.
All right. So you're watching these motherfuckers. There's 8 of them. They're each rapping just one of their tracks, just the vocals, no beat. So you're just hearing 8 different mumble rappers mumble rap their shit. And mind you, these tracks are only like, 3 minutes long a piece at best. I mean, maybe less.
Right.
It is mumble rap. It might be a 2-minute track. That's how they do their shit. I ain't not gonna, whatever. So you're hearing it again and again and again for a week. For a week, Hoodu. You okay?
I'm hoping I can tune it out.
No.
No.
The more you try and tune this out, the louder it gets.
Oh, that would just, I don't know. I feel like about halfway through, I might have to try to take that dive and swim away. I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot, though.
You're going to try and swim away?
Oh, man. I don't know. It'd be a tough one. I feel I'm getting a headache just thinking about it right now, so I don't know.
So be honest with me. A week, bro. That's a week. 7 days, 24 hours each, non-stop. Like, you ain't even getting no sleep. This shit is so loud.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be hard. That'd be a hard one to live through. Yeah, I might. The other 2 options are just. I think I'd end up in that water, man.
My wife just ended up shooting at you. Apparently, she's trying to drive you into the water. Jesus, babe. She's like, on top of that, random gunfire.
No, I was having mercy on him. It was a mercy kill.
My wife just said she mercy killed you, so you didn't have to listen to that.
I would probably appreciate it. Give me about 3 days to try to make it, and I think I'd go crazy. You'd have to probably
See,
do something.
yeah, motherfucker, you're going in the water. Don't even
I'm going
deny
in the
it. I
water.
can tell from this
I think
comment, like,
so.
you ain't fucking making it a week.
I'm-
Talk about Gucci flip-flops, got it in my socks, whatever the fuck that shit is, right? And then fucking, it's fucking cold in Minnesota, and then fucking like, and then fuck you, yeah, all at the same time. No, you ain't, dude, I wouldn't survive that. I'll be real honest, too, dude. So that means you're dead. But you committed suicide. You realize that, right, Hoodu?
No, I feel like I could take. I'd be sitting there and be like, you know what? I can take that blob.
Oh, so you think you can take the you wanna rewind just a little bit, huh?
No, I'm that's my option, man. Don't I get to jump in the water at any time? That's what I do.
So you wanna go to week 2?
Week 2, there's another week. Okay.
Motherfucker, goddamn right there is. I told you people die on this show. All I ask is that you give me what you honestly think you could mentally endure to those answers. That's all.
Okay.
But the goal is death.
That'd be, yeah. Mentally, I think 3 days, and then I'd go in the water. I think.
See, look, he went from I'm gonna go to week 2 to never mind. 3 days in, I'm good.
Screw it. Screw it.
Like, God knows what the fuck week 2 is. I don't want to know. I'm good. I love this. See, that's all I ask is some sincere fucking mentally. What do you think you could take? Mentally, he said he could take 3 days before he jumps in the water, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, that means you committed suicide, bro. That means, sorry, you go to hell, right? But like all things, Hoodu, we're gonna give you some options because it's just way more fun that day. Like, I'll get you fucking more sound bites. Jesus Christ, I gotta see. Look, now she's got ideas. She didn't have no ideas before the fucking show, guys. All you fuckers out there for real. But now we doing the show. She's like, oh, I'm on it. I need this and I need that and I need that. And yeah, for real. Like, look, Lando's fucking. They giving you shit. Lando and TC's giving you shit, bro. Like, he's dead. Shut up. So you are dead, wow. Hoodu, right? Here's your options for your own personal hell, right?
All right.
The first, all right, your first option. I know you've seen Star Wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that trash compactor scene?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but there is no exit. You are gonna get smashed.
Okay.
And the walls, the floor, the ceiling are all made up of blue waffles. And they're just leaking smelling nasty as fuck, right? Right.
Okay.
That's your first option, is to get compacted by a blue waffle trash compactor, and bro, that's just really gonna suck ass, man, right? Your second option. Your second option, let's take it classic. Yeah, if we're gonna say hell, why not bring some Hellraisers? That's right, Pinhead, yo, and all of his friends, right? And they're just gonna do terrible things, dude. Like rip apart every piece of your flesh slowly. Like your dick's gonna get filleted at some point. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna like take your ribs open and like pull out organs and show them to you. And, like, it's gonna be as fucked up and as terrible as you can make it on a physical violence level. That Hoodu is option 2. Option 3, while it might not seem so bad, if you want to pick it, that's all up to you, is you're out in the woods, and you're getting chased by a pack of predators. And they come to get that ass, bro. That's what's up. What option you want? 1, 2, or 3?
Dang, man. Dang, option 1 would suck because I'm claustrophobic. Hey, there's no winning there, man. I'm gonna have to. I guess I'm gonna have to go with 1, man.
You're gonna go with 1?
That was
probably the correct answer.
None of them's the correct answer, dude.
No, hey, look, it's hell, bro. Ain't none of that shit right. I mean, for real, you're going to hell. This ain't nothing gonna be fucking nice and pleasurable. But for real, that out of everything was probably your best option, Hoodu.
I think so too.
It really was. So you're left getting squished by blue waffles, man. And it's been a hell of an interview, man. I shout out for coming by. You got any shout outs you want to give before we cut this bitch up?
Oh yeah, shout out to Shady, Project Born, 423 Music Group, Split Side, everybody on there, and I appreciate you having me.
Hell yeah, man. It's been a pleasure. Shout out to all you fuckers out there listening for real, and keep in tune, man. We'll be back again. We got more No Fucks Given Hour. Like, subscribe, click that bell button, all that good shit. Download the app, NFGR Live on Google Play. And we're done on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going to get to some music over on the motherfucking radio. So if you got in the app, switch to that. We're going to play a motherfucking Hoodu track
that's
right
retarded.
now. Yeah. Have a good night.